Alright, welcome to World of Tanks here. Playing a game in the Char Futur 4, Tier 9 medium tank on Moravanka. I'm gonna go left here as a start. I actually tend to like this side of the map a little bit better than the other side, especially when I'm not playing a heavy or a heavy TD. I'm gonna find myself in this little tree line along the 7 line. I know it's typically where lights tend to go to spot, but I really like this spot, especially if I can get there quickly. It puts me in a really good position to set up for some early game damage. So this is kind of my position right here. I'm going to actually knock over a tree, and I'm going to come back a little bit, and I'm going to knock over a couple more trees, just kind of putting some more cover in front of me. I'm going to back up a little bit. I know there's open space where my vehicle's showing on the right side in the back, but typically I don't see anybody come all the way up into the E line this early into the game. I'll take my chances on that one. I noticed nobody's pushed up. A little bit concerning. Their LHMTV is on our side of the map. Very interesting. I'm gonna look over at them. They shot him. I'm gonna shoot. I still don't understand how that one hit. I believe it might have been latency, but I'll take it. My cursor was like notably behind the dude. But early game damage, there you go. 337 damage right there from one shot and 460 spotting damage. He left him pretty low on health. This object 416 over there. Not going to be in my sight line. I kind of want to try and hold where I am at right now. This ELC even 90 is actually going to come in here and potentially spot for me as well. We'll see what it looks like when he comes over here. He's playing a dangerous game. That zoomed right past him. Let's see if he comes over here. Maybe he'll come over here and spot something over in the bushes on my right. Oh, he did spot an SU-101. Let's go ahead and take our aim over there real quick. There we go. It's our second shot right there. Solid. LHMTV's right in front of me. I'm going to finish it off. One less light tank we got to deal with. Let's keep it going. I'm going to fire my last shot where I think that SU-101 was. I was more concerned about the light tank than I was about the TD. This guy really concerned me. I think I was like barely in enough cover right here, and I didn't end up getting spotted. So I'm really glad that I knocked over those trees to kind of give myself some more brush cover. Just gonna keep looking around. That Progetto's on the other side of the hill. It is just now that the Centurion has started pushing up to help out. And I just reloaded there. Luck off over towards where that Leopard PTA was last spotted up on this hill right here. Check back again. It looks like our heavy pushed up a little bit. Centurion 7-1 pushing up with him as well. Oh. That's uncomfortable. That is really uncomfortable. And he bounced on the back of my tank. Very interesting. Killed him. They hit me pretty decent there. Surprised they didn't hit me again. Maybe they didn't have any ammo left, or maybe the reload wasn't enough. But being at 997, so just above, I believe, my half health mark. Looks like our ELC is back. I'm kind of curious if he's going to spot some stuff. And I think I might catch like just the slightest angle here. But I think I just barely missed it. I mean, it was like a hair space between those hills. ELC got lucky. He had himself a fire extinguisher. I can't see him over the hill. kind of debating going over there to try and help them with the KTTS as well as the what is that, the IS-5. I'm really hesitant on it. I'm also still reloading. I went ahead and decided to reload there just because I feel like I'm in an advantageous position to do so. I mean, if anybody pushes, they're going to have to get in line of the Scorpion behind me and maybe the M4A1 next to me. I did notice that M4 is kind of coming over here. I'm going to kind of like start rotating an angle real quick, and I noticed that PTA is backing up. See if I can't get an angle where he crosses here. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to pop out over here. Probably turned around and went the other direction. Okay, now the Revelries has pushed forward. Start making my way forward with him. Maybe he'll spot something as well. I know the M4A1 Revelries is a giant box. The armor equivalency of paper. But we'll just have to see how it goes. And there's a Leopard PTA. He's spotted. I kind of want to get up here and see if I can get a firing angle on him. I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I will. Yep, got him. Nice. Centurion 7-1 got him. SU-101 is back there now. He definitely fell back. I got a little glimmer on the side of his tank there, but I didn't really feel comfortable placing that shot. Wasn't even really aimed in. I'm going to start looking around. I kind of want to go over here to the right. See if maybe I spot something when I get up to these bushes. I don't know what's out there, and I know this is a really hard line to push. I also don't want to push out. I noticed there's not really any cover once you get on top of the little ridge here. I don't really want to push onto that and get spotted by literally everything on their team. He's in the open. Am I going to get a shot? Not quite. Dropped behind the hill line just before I was able to see him. Nothing there. Okay, the SU-101 just got the Revelries. There's a 274A there as well. The WT Aufpanzer 4. I don't think I'm going to get a sight line on this, even though it is high ground. RHM, he's behind the hill. Okay, I gotta do something here. I'm gonna take a position over here. I'm gonna rotate around real quick. You'll see why here in a second. I'm gonna kind of go up on this hill that's kind of at the F9 area. See if I can't get a shot on more. Oh, and there's an Object 274 that's in the open now. Solid placement on him, and now I'm going to leave and push forward because I really want to help this guy. They're in a really weird position. They have to keep cover because otherwise they're going to get hit by 2 tanks at a time. This Char has no idea I'm here. Totally just did that. Okay, I'm gonna reload. I only had 1 shell left anyways, and I know there's at least 2 tanks over here. It was just in case. They're doing decent over on the other side. It looks like the Cobra's still reloading as well. Got 13 seconds. I'm about to be loaded here in a second. And game players seems to want us to push and take shots for him. Whatever. Scorpion G talking about damn the sitting, even though he was sitting in the back of the map for the entire beginning of the match before he died. Okay. I think they're gonna die. It's not an advantageous position for either of us. I'm actually gonna push across the center and see if we can't free up our other guys to come help with that, because they have a camouflaged and hold down position over there. I'm gonna come across over here. I'm fast enough to rotate for this. It looks like our Centurion actually backed off. Good for him. He might survive to the end of the battle. Hopefully I don't get spotted. Get right over here. Just gonna use these bushes to hide from anything in that bush line out there. I don't think anything other than maybe the TDs would be able to spot me from there. Gonna keep my eye out. Centurion 7-1 is kind of coming towards the middle. He's kind of pushing up the other side. And it looks like our AMX is going to start pushing, so I actually want to take a position to be able to help him if I need to. And keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing until I have sight line. There's artillery. I don't like the fact that he just took a shot from that. Oh, and artillery's next to him. He's tracked. Can't shoot him. There we go. Less time that he's alive, the better. It's the less proxy spot that he can get. Thanks, game players. Appreciate it. Good for you. And this one, I don't know where that shell went. I think it went to the left. Let's see. I don't see an angle on it here. Yeah, it's not just the greatest angle for me to shoot that guy. Actually gonna push up to this bush right here. They're telling us to get to the cap. I'm not going to push up until we have enough people to deal with the problem. Because 2 tanks could still do a heck of a lot of damage. But if we all start pushing, looks like the T-69 is going to push as well. Okay. It looks like they're going to start pushing. Let's start rolling. Up this T-69. I'm going to push up with them and see if we can't hold them back at least. I think that's the fair trade-off. Here's the Object 274 and the WTF Panzer. Okay, Centurion 7-1 ended up getting him. Let's keep pushing. Let's go for this kill. Faster than that T-69. And he shot the T-69. Good for me. He didn't take up part of my health before I got there. Now I'm going to get unlucky here. I ricocheted. Now I'm going to hit him and do 144 damage. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to shoot him in the front of the hull. He has a very nice flat spot on the front of his tank. And that's the game right there. Very fun game. I'm going to go ahead and cut off to the score now. And welcome to the garage. Here we are after that pretty astounding on my part. This is my second game in the Char Futur 4. Pretty amazing battle. I mean, yeah. 3,368 damage, 5 kills, 460 spotting damage on the LHMTV, and we blocked 250 damage from the Object 416. We got ourselves a second Class 2 Mastery Badge, a Demolition Expert from that artillery that was on the far side, Fighter for our 5 kills, Master Gunner. I mean, 5 armor penetrating hits in a row, I'd say that's pretty solid. And then Fire for Effect, obviously causing more damage to enemy vehicles than the hit points of my own by like almost 3 times total. So here we are. No, we did not make the top of the leaderboard. But I gotta make this here, just in spite of somebody who was talking crap the whole game. He really didn't do that much better than me in damage, and I ended up eliminating 5 tanks. I consider that a pretty decent overview on that, just because of the fact that if they're not dead, they can still do damage. 938 experience there, not too bad. I did apply a booster to it, I believe. Ended up getting 51,719 credits and 13,437 experience. I'm actually quite happy with that. I mean, literally look at our direct hits to penetrations. 11 direct hits, 10 penetrations, only 13 shots fired. So that means I only technically missed 2. I mean, over 300 meters away is almost 800 damage. Not too bad. We received 3 2 penetrations, not one, just 1 non-penetration. Damaged a total of 7 vehicles, but destroyed 5. So, I mean, not half bad. And we crossed the map, I believe, twice. We went over to the back behind where the Centurion 7-1 was. And then we went back across to help on the other side with the heavies. Ended up getting that artillery kill. Just trying to help that AMX, given the fact that the RD somehow got beside him. In the end, total there, and we had a total of 5,172 added to the stock reserves, and a solid amount of XP. I'm just playing off the game here. It's my second time in this tank. I did get the 3D skin from one of the older battle passes, and I'm actually quite happy with it. It looks really cool. And I intend to play the Char Futur again. I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. If you like the content, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later.